Falling enrollment creating concerns over at Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools.
Its board rejected the superintendent's proposed budget last week, you'll remember. That's the first time that's happened in recent memory. And WBTV's Michael Warwick is live in West Charlotte.
So, Michael, I understand there's also a deadline fast approaching here.
State law requires local school boards submit their budgets by May 15th. That means for CMS, time is ticking.
Can they take it away?
Just as nearly 8,000 Charlotte-Mecklenburg school employees called out for a major statewide teacher rally, their school board weighs changes in next year's proposed budget. Multiple members say are caused by decreased state funding. Lauren Dwyer is a young Charlotte mother. She's right now in the middle of weighing her son's future education.
It's definitely something that it worries you when you're sending your kid to public school, because private school you're being incentivized with more pay, but in public school it's not necessarily the case.
In a surprise vote last week, the Charlotte-Mecklenburg School Board rejected the superintendent's spending plan. In a special called meeting Saturday, board members expressed three main concerns. How will decreased state funding affect staffing, equity across the district, and mental health services for students?
Who makes that final decision? Because I think that's also clear, because if you're looking from a financial lens, you may not have an equity lens. It's all about dollars and not about the students.
The school board insists it just needs more information about those lingering questions. Lauren, meantime, urges state lawmakers come together to make it easier for local school districts to pass budgets of their own.
Politicization of stuff is definitely difficult to process when you're just like a young parent trying to send your kid to a safe school.
The Charlotte-Mecklenburg School Board will meet in another special called meeting tomorrow morning. Key to point out, that board is not asking for more money, just on how funding gaps will be addressed. We're live in West Charlotte. Michael Warwick, WBTV, on your side.
Second largest district in the state. This is a big story. Michael, thank you.